Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome back to the show. Last video we used Ogerpon Hearthflame. As you can see from my opponent's team here, this was before it got banned. But we're using the superior Wellspring form here. One thing I like about Wellspring is that I think Water Grass is probably a better defensive typing than Fire Grass. So it makes it easier to find opportunities to get a Swords Dance up. And Embody aspect for the Wellspring form gives you a +1 boost to special defense, which can also make it easier to find those setup opportunities. And it still has the hidden mechanic where after you Terra, every attack gets a 20% boost to it. I talked about last video how Hearthflame uses Mold Breaker to sometimes just break through unaware Pokemon. But Wellspring just has a good matchup against a lot of unaware Pokemon. Skeledirge, Clodsire, you can just fire off strong water attacks at those. Dondozo, you have Horn Leech. The Clef matchup is obviously not great, but sometimes it be like that. But hey, would you look at the time, Ogerpon Wellspring is out right now. He burns his Terra here and actually lives this Ivy Cudgel. But I think it's fine. I think I just burn my Terra here and grab an SD, expecting to take a Brave Bird. But man, like, what are you going to do? Props for this guy for trying to get Pheasant Deputy to work, but I think that Pokemon is hot dog shit and always will be. I don't see what people see in that. And then we get the Horn Leech, the Terra Water. There's nothing now that can live a +2 Ivy Cudgel. He can't even risk the speed tie because I got Sticky Web up with Suicide Lead, Ribombee. GG, buddy. If you're still watching this video, it means you've made it longer than the average YouTube viewer will, which means you're likely enjoying the video. So if you are, be sure to leave a like. It goes a long way in helping my channel grow. And be sure to subscribe for similar content in the future. I appreciate you. This guy, at the time of recording, is number 8 on the OU ladder. So it's not like we're just farming low ladder scrubs with the Ogerpon or anything. Ogerpon is definitely capable of performing at a high level, and you'll see that this game. Ursaluna's going to put in a lot of work early. I Terra Blast here, even though Blood Moon was ready to go, because I didn't want Blood Moon to be absorbed by the multi-scale. He Thunder Wave predicting my Ribombee to come out. That was a sexy play from me. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Going to Samurott on his Ogerpon was questionable at best, but I guess I just really wanted that spike. I'm just going to die in one turn. Whoops. I guess I am largely just killing time to finding an opportunity to bring Ogerpon in. I have a bit of a weird line of thought here. My best opportunity is going to be against Great Tusk, so I bring out King Gambit and bait it out. But if he had Rapid Spun here to get rid of the Sticky Web, I could have potentially gotten screwed pretty hard. As his Great Tusk kills my King Gambit, this is my opportunity to bring in Ogerpon. I didn't go for the SD because I didn't want him to spin and get rid of Sticky Web. I figured I've risked that enough. His Ogerpon comes out. I don't think he can kill me, so I grab an SD here. If he Horn Leeched, then I lived it. If he SD'd, I was still faster and killed him next turn, but he goes to Heatran. Doubles to Ogerpon, because this base form does have Water Absorb, and he catches that. And he's going to try to pivot between Heatran and Ogerpon, but I don't fall for it. I don't have any reason, like between the Spike and the Horn Leech chip, I have no reason to do anything other than just click a move that kills the Pokemon in front of me. Valiant comes out, he reveals himself to be Scarf because he's going to outpace me even after the web, but that does not kill me. I'm going to take out that Valiant. Then I outpace his Ogerpon because of the web. He can't even risk a speed tie. So that is another GG for Ogerpon. Sorry about your points, buddy. I took like 33 points from this guy because I was in like 1600s when we played. My bad. If you look at this team, we got some fat balance, or as I like to call it, Ogerpon food. We'll start off with a nice little crit on this Corviknight, get off a lot of damage and get rid of its lefties. Very good start. I'm going to get up a Spike as he switches to Great Tusk, take a lot of Rocky Helmet damage, and then flip turn, get a lot of damage off, take more Rocky Helmet, and go to Golden Go to try to preserve my Spike. That is not showing up on your screen right now for some reason. I still have a very old school mindset about trying to preserve hazards, and I don't know why when so many Pokemon run heavy duty boots these days, it's almost not worth doing. I missed that Ceaseless Edge as I was trying to get another spike up. Very lucky that he decided to get his rocks up instead of spin away my spike. Why is one spike showing and the other one isn't? Oh my god, Showdown, please fix. This is unplayable. But as Samurott goes down, Corviknight comes out. It is officially Ogerpon time. I'm making a questionable play of Swords Dancing here. He totally could have Brave Birded me and got off a lot of damage. I don't know why I did that. That was probably bad in retrospect. But the results don't lie, so it's fine, I guess. I'll get back all my health as Toxapex gets a Toxic off. Then he'll obviously Baneful Bunker trying to stack up Toxic damage. I think Sinistcha is a pretty cool Pokemon, so I hate that we're not going to get to see it do anything this game, as it's just going to get two-shotted by resisted hits. Allegedly resisted. Back comes Toxapex. Pretty sure he's going to Baneful Bunker to get more toxic damage. Check it out. We just SD again. We're +4, baby. Nothing's going to stop us now. So now I get to Horn Leech, get a bunch of damage back. Or a bunch of health back, rather. And this was what I was saying about unaware users earlier. Like, you just have a good matchup. Even though he was unaware Clodsire, like, he still just can't beat me. Because I'm also just a water type. So Ogerpon did some good work here. It's time for Blood Moon to clean up with just a couple Earth Powers. That's a GG. I think Ogerpon really likes these bulky team matchups. Look at Pex living that Life Orb Max Special Attack Earth Power. That's disgusting. I hate Pex. I can't believe it. I was so upset when Scarlet and Violet trailers came out and that Pokemon was still in the game. But that is a GG's, buddy. Hey, you guys remember the team on the other side of the field from the last video? I used this, but with Hatterene over Cress. I'm pretty sure both of these teams are made by the same person on the Smogon forums. I'll be sure to leave a link to the Smogon post in the Team Bazaar, where you can get an importable of the team. I guess both of these teams, really. When I was using this team, I literally had to DT Lava Plume to make sure it still had a burn chance in Gen 9, because I could not for the life of me get them with Torkoal, but of course he gets it first try, unfortunate. Knocking off Heat Rock on Torkoal is pretty big, because I think the less Sun turns he has, the better for me. I'm going to flip turn here to the deceptively bulky Ursaluna Blood Moon. I know I live one Ivy Cudgel, and if all Ursaluna does is go 1-for-1 with Ogerpon, I consider that to be a pretty big success. Which is fortunate, because that is about all it's going to do this game. Get off a little bit of chip on Cress, I guess. And it gives me a free opportunity to go to Big Goldingo and get off a nasty Blood on this Cress. He goes to Torkoal on me, which I really didn't expect. And here I Focus Blast, expecting him to try to pivot to Roaring Moon, so I'm really glad I hit there, otherwise I would have gotten nuked. Your matchup into Walking Wake with this team is kind of hilarious, because pretty much all Walking Wake are specs. They're locked in somehow. So if you save your Suicide lead for longer than one turn, you get to come in when they're locked into a Dragon move, and if you still have Ogerpon, you get to come in when they're locked in on Water move. So it's like, no matter what, you're making progress with this team against Walking Wake. Sometimes that progress is killing it with a Moonblast, and sometimes the progress is just getting up Sticky Web and you turning out. I make what is admittedly a questionable series of plays here. So I switch in on the knockoff, and then he goes Great Tusk. I'm really glad, once again, that he didn't Rapid Spin. You saw this situation earlier in the video. I don't know why I just kept playing it like this. But luckily Kingambit is a big enough threat where they just want rid of it and are never willing to spend on you. Because I really need Sticky Web to win this game, I think. He goes Cress, which I'm pretty sure is a mistake, because most Cress run like Calm Mind, Stored Power, and Moonblast. So this, like, in the right now is not a threat. So I grab an SD on it, and expecting him to heal, I grab another. But he just attacks me. I guess no reason not to, but now he's in Horn Leech range, so I get all that health right back. Roaring Moon is what I most needed the Sticky Web up for. He's also just in range of the resisted hit, so I don't even have to risk a Play Rough miss. Also, once Cress went down, I guess I could have won with a Ribombee win con. But this is an Ogerpon video, not a Ribombee video. Maybe next time, buddy. GG. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, I don't know how to end him yet. Bye, love you.